Good evening, this is The Rundown, where headlines hit harder, stories go deeper, and the truth doesn't hide behind the noise. I'm Brian Taylor, and in the next few minutes, we're cutting through the clutter to bring you what matters most. Fast, clear, and unfiltered news. From power moves in politics to breakthroughs shaping our world, this isn't just the news. This is The Rundown. Before we dive in, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment. And if you're curious about the gear, books, and tools we trust, check out our top picks at the link tree in the description below. Now let's dive into the video. Viewer discretion advised. The following video contains content intended for adult audiences only. It includes discussions of graphic violence and sexually explicit acts that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. If you are under the age of 18 or sensitive to such material, we recommend you do not continue watching. Good evening, I'm Brian Taylor, and this is The Rundown. Tonight we turn to a bombshell federal trial that has the music world and the nation watching closely. Hip-hop icon and entertainment mogul Sean Diddy Combs is now facing the fight of his life. The opening day of his federal sex trafficking trial kicked off today in New York City, where allegations of coercion, abuse, and bribery took center stage in a courtroom packed with lawyers, reporters, and members of the public. Combs is charged with multiple federal crimes including racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, and the transportation of individuals for illegal sexual activity. If convicted, he could face anywhere from 15 years to life behind bars. Inside the Daniel Patrick Moynihan U.S. Courthouse, the government painted a grim picture of what they called freak-offs. Drug-fueled sex parties where victims were allegedly coerced into explicit acts, often filmed without their consent. Assistant U.S. Attorney Emily Johnson described Combs as the orchestrator of a criminal network, with employees and enablers allegedly helping to control and silence the victims. The prosecution's first witness, Israel Flores, a former hotel security guard now turned LAPD officer, testified that he intervened in a violent 2016 incident between Combs and then-girlfriend Cassandra Cassie Ventura. He testified that Combs tried to silence him by offering a large sum of cash, but he turned it down. Courtroom video surveillance, now key evidence, was played for the jury. In it, Combs can be seen dragging and hitting Ventura in a hotel hallway. The judge allowed the footage despite objections from the defense. The day's second witness, Daniel Phillip, a self-described sex worker, claimed he was hired several times to engage in sex acts with Ventura, while Combs allegedly watched, filmed, and at times, became physically abusive. Phillip told the court he was paid up to $6,000 per encounter, and described one occasion when Combs took down his driver's license information. Something Phillip said felt like a veiled threat. He testified that while payment was involved, the experience was equally driven by a desire to be in the orbit of a high-profile celebrity. Defense attorney Tani Garagos didn't deny the violence in Combs's past, referring specifically to the tape involving Cassie as indefensible, but argued that it wasn't evidence of trafficking, just a deeply flawed relationship. Garagos told jurors the women involved made adult choices and remained in Combs's circle voluntarily. Her message to the jury: Combs may be guilty of jealousy and bad behavior, but not of the crimes the government is alleging. Supporters, skeptics, and the curious gathered as early as 2 a.m. to secure seats in the courtroom. Inside, Combs's family presented a united front, all 6 of his adult children in attendance. Music producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones, who has filed his own sexual misconduct lawsuit against Combs, was also seen in the gallery. Testimony is expected to intensify in the coming days, with Cassie Ventura potentially taking the witness stand as soon as tomorrow. The prosecution also hinted at other key witnesses, including a woman known only as Jane, and a former Combs employee who alleges she was repeatedly sexually assaulted by the music mogul. This case is just beginning, but the testimony already paints a disturbing portrait of power, control, and exploitation. As the proceedings continue, we'll be right here bringing you the latest developments. For The Rundown, I'm Brian Taylor. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.